If you want to look and feel like your favorite character from an anime or a video game, then you need to treat life like a video game. I literally believe that life is an RPG, and if you treat it like that, you're gonna succeed in everything that you try to accomplish. So I wholeheartedly believe that life is literally a video game. It's an RPG, and if you treat it as such, this is how you succeed in life, and this is how you level up in real life. You know how Jing-Woo, for example, when he got the system, when he got the level up things, he started improving in life. And I believe that this way of looking at life, basically as an RPG level up system, RPG skill system, is the best way to improve and look at your self-improvement journey, especially for us fucking nerds, right? Which is gonna ensure that you're gonna become the main character. This, by the way, is a module taken from one of the courses in my educational community for anime nerds, where I teach you to become the main character. It's called the main character path. It's the first link in the description. Go check it out. Here's my credentials. I use this idea and this approach of just literally treating life like a video game to go from this fat, ugly fuck in the beginning of 2025 to what I look like right now, shredded. And this is just one of the areas that I applied this approach in, and it was fitness. And I leveled up in that, and now I'm leveling up other areas of life. So when I say to treat life like a video game, here is what I mean. I believe that there are a total of 6 stats of life that you can be improving, 6 ability scores, if you will. You know, if you've ever played D&D, you have like strength, dexterity, constitution. Jing-Woo in his system had like strength, agility, you know, the standard sort of ability score stuff. Your life, your real life, also has 6 different stats. The first and most important one is aesthetics. It's just how it is. This is the thing that I help you with the most. Then there's charisma, physical health, mental health, work, and social/relationship stat. And all of them include some sub stats that you can individually be improving. So if you look at the life like that, basically how it works is that you are going to be putting in some work, you're going to be putting in some effort. For that effort, you're going to be getting experience points. You're going to be, slowly leveling up, which will lead you to level up, which is ultimately what success is. You leveling up each of the skills, one by one. And I divide it into 2 layers. I've already introduced you to the first layer, which is the ability scores / ability stats that we have in life. Once again, aesthetics, charisma, physical health, mental health, and so on. And the second layer is the activities and skills that you actually use to level up those attributes, those stats. Basically, the work that you're going to be putting in, that is going to be rewarding you with experience. That is going to lead to you leveling up. And this level up mechanic, by the way, is an extremely important idea to understand, this level up here, because it's not just about gaining experience, and it's not just like linear, it's not just linear growth for you where work just equals results. No, work equals experience points, which then later equals results in its own way. I'm going to get to that and explain it to you a bit. So those 2 layers work together. And the thing about the layer 2, about activities and skills that you use to improve your ability scores, is that you can also level up the skills and activities, sort of actions that you're taking themselves, which means that you're going to become more efficient at them. You're going to be spending less time on them, and you're going to be getting out more results out of them, and you're going to be getting out experience more effectively. Like when you level up, you unlock new dungeons, which give you more XP and more rewards, and this is sort of similar to that. Or when you unlock a new skill, you level up that skill and it's giving you, more bonuses, more strength, and so on and so forth. I want you to level up, obviously, all of your skills in life. The main character body course is going to help you level up your aesthetics, physical health, and, also your charisma / confidence indirectly, And that's actually the interesting thing about layer 2, is that the activities here are some examples of activities you might be partaking in to level up and gain experience in each different area. Is that some activities give you experience in multiple areas at the same time, which means they're super important and effective to take part in. Fitness being one of them. The main character body course talks mostly about fitness, a little bit about, productivity, but not necessarily in the work sense of productivity, but, productivity applied to fitness and achieving an aesthetic body. And by looking after your nutrition, by tracking your training and understanding proper, physical training, you're going to be leveling up multiple stats at the same time. You're going to be getting XP like that. I want you to imagine, an XP bar. You put in the work and you slowly start to fill in the experience. This is the exercise that I told you to do in the beginning. Basically, every bit of effort, every bit of work gives you a little bit of XP on a particular level bar. So we'll say, level 0 out of 100. And you have, XP also like 10 out of 100, something like that. Like you're level 0, you're going on to level 1, and so on. So fitness is an awesome activity to talk about because it levels up multiple skills at the same time. At the same time, it levels up aesthetics. It levels up your physical health, and it indirectly levels up your confidence slash, charisma, basically, C. And it's giving you experience in all of these skills, which means that it's a super high leverage activity. And the thing is, it's also very effective at giving you experience in those skills. The idea of extreme seasons that I talk about a lot is that basically you want to be leveling up one skill at a time, but actually what you want to be doing is you want to be partaking in one activity, level up activity, or one skill at one particular time, For example, you want to be focused on fitness. Right now, if this is your biggest goal in life, is for you to level up your fitness, right? If you wanna get it, get some more experience in it, like that. And here's where the level up mechanic comes in. So there are multiple levels to fitness. I actually either have explained it in one of the modules already, or I'm gonna explain it to you in one of the future modules, right? Depending on where I decide to insert this module. But basically, you have different levels to each both stat of life and to each activity slash skill. Once again, remember, when we're partaking in an activity, we're both gaining experience in our attributes, in our life stats, as well as the activity slash skill itself. And so when it comes to fitness, right, I define there to be a couple of levels, but the level up mechanic is extremely important. Do you know how sometimes it feels like you are putting in the work, you're putting in the effort, and you are, clearly doing something right. You're tracking your macros, you're hitting your workouts, you're getting progressive overload, but you don't necessarily see results right away. That is the level up mechanic working. Basically, you're not going to see real, tangible results, something that you can clearly feel until you go to a certain experience, like amount of experience for you to level up. You know how like in any RPG system, you don't get any benefits of the XP that you gain until you actually level up. When you level up, you get a new skill, you get, some bonuses to your attributes and everything like that. So basically, all of the effort that you're putting in, although it doesn't instantly give you rewards, it's not instantly gratifying, right? All of that effort is not wasted. Your work is never wasted. If you are putting in the work and you don't see results, that just means that you haven't reached a certain bar, a certain level up bar. And it is only when you reach that bar by slowly gaining progress that you first of all lock it in. You cannot drop below your current level now. So for example, you've been gaining experience and fitness like that, slowly filling out the bar, and bam, you've leveled up to level 1. And now your bar looks more like this. It's now from level 1 to level 2. Basically, your standard level up mechanic, your standard experience points mechanic. You're never going to drop below that, but you are also not going to see results until you hit that bar and until you actually hit a level up, which is super important to understand, to not get discouraged in life when you don't instantly see results. That's like super important concept that works together with understanding of delayed gratification and instant gratification. And also here's where the concept of extreme seasons comes in, is that if you focus on just one thing inside of an extreme season at a time, for example, it could be fitness, it can be, product activity, it could be work, it could be even social stuff. Again, I don't go outside. I'm a social autist. I'm fucking talking about video game level ups in building an aesthetic body. What do you expect from me? But basically, if you're right now in an extreme fitness season, if you're in a season of leveling up your fitness, which will, be leveling up your stats, giving you experience and levels in, physical health, in aesthetics, a little bit in charisma because it gives you confidence, indirectly, like a very small amount of experience. Let's say, your stat block is gonna look like that, look, it's 1 0, maybe like a 2 here, -1 here, maybe you're making some money, maybe you got normal relationships, something like that, and you're gonna be slowly gaining experience in all of these different stats when you're doing fitness. And the thing is, if you were to divide your attention in between different fields, for example, you were doing fitness work and work, you're like productivity, you were trying to level up your work stat. At the same time, you have a limited amount of experience that you can gain each day, and you have a limited amount of time that you can spend on each sort of job, on each sort of activity, which means that you're going to be leveling up fitness a lot less effectively. It's going to be a lot slower compared to if you put all of your mind, all of your, mental energy, mental bandwidth into just that one area, that one skill activity. Then you're going to be leveling it up much faster. And honestly, if you fraction your attention too much, basically if you do fitness work, then also like mental health, and also you want to work on productivity, and also you want to go out and like have fun with like level up your social skills, talk to girls and everything like that. Basically, you're going to be distributing your attention through in so many areas and in so many skills that all of them, yes, are technically going to be leveling up, but very, very slowly. But if you instead put all of your effort into this one single skill, you are gonna have much faster growth than compared to, when you have your attention fractured like that. And also that means that you are actually gonna be able to hit that level, first of all, much faster. But even then, like if you're doing it like this, it's gonna be extremely hard to hit that level up barrier, level up bar, right? For you to go on to the next level. So this is the level up mechanic. This is extremely important, I think, to understand. And I think this whole concept of treating life like an RPG, like a video game, is going to simplify it so much, because the most important concept that you need to understand out of here is that if you put in the work, you are guaranteed. Basically, like, if you're doing something that is just not completely wrong, you are going to get experience. Yes, you can gain experience points at a slower rate if you are maybe performing the skill, if you're not very skilled in the activity itself, or if you're performing a skill with, I don't know, like wrong understanding, right? If you don't understand fitness and nutrition, you're not going to be making as good of progress, and you're not going to be leveling up these stats of life as fast as if you understood a lot about nutrition and you understood everything that I teach in this course. But the effort is never wasted. Yes, you're going to gain experience at a slower rate, but you are going to gain it, right? And it is important to optimize, but it's also the most important thing here to understand is that basically your work directly equals results. Always, in every field. There is no field. Like, fitness is the easiest to understand here when it comes to, work directly correlates to results. It's basically 1-to-1, right? Because it's a lot easier to see the visible progress on you, and it's a lot easier to actually achieve that progress compared to maybe, mental health work or productivity, But nevertheless, this applies to all stats of life. Whatever stat, whatever skill you're trying to level up and you're investing your work and effort into, you are going to get results. If you are not seeing actual tangible results, that just means that you're currently in the level up process. You are gaining XP. You are becoming better at the skill itself, by the way. You are getting the XP for the stats of life. But you just haven't gotten to that level up bar yet, which will, give you the tangible, the actual results that you can see and you can feel. It's kind of like, when you just like randomly wake up in the middle of your deficit and then you have abs out of nowhere. That doesn't mean that all of the days before that you were on your diet. If you're in a 300 to 500 calorie deficit, that doesn't mean that every single day that you put in the work and you didn't see results the next day, doesn't mean that it was wasted. It was compounding slowly. And then at some point you reach a level up. And it's also the same with not just, your actual results of your body, but actually with your knowledge and understanding of fitness and nutrition. So this is how the level up mechanic works. And this is how you should treat life like an RPG if you want to actually become the main character. Because Sanjigobu did it. He treated life like a game because he literally had a video game inserted into his life and it worked for him. And if you gamify your life, it's gonna make it so much easier. Just literally just treat your life like an RPG, like a video game, and go and level up skills one at a time, maybe multiple at a time. You know, just invest time and remember that work always directly correlates with experience points, which will ultimately correlate with results. Alright, so this was a module from one of the courses in the main character path, which is my educational community for anime nerds and other nerds. If you want to get access to a bunch of courses, a complete workout program that will help you level up your life, just like I explained in this video. If you want to get direct access to me as well, remember it's the first link in the description. I constantly update and add new stuff into the program, and I'm going to teach you to become the main character. Love you, stay strong.